30, nigga.
I know you 30.
30.
Congratulations. Welcome to the old folks' home. Welcome to the old folks' home, now that you're 30.
Old
Congratulations.
folks home is crazy.
Grab
I've
your
been there.
walker, grab your cane, all that shit.
Yeah,
My
icy
back
hot.
beat me there. My back been 30.
Yeah, icy hot. I
My
say
back beat me there.
Right.
That's athletic pains. That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Because at 30, different pains come.
I'm all 30.
It don't matter what kind of athlete he was. It's the StreetsCenter Podcast. Look, we got a full house today. Look at this. I'm excited. We're going to turn up. No, not the pup. Not the
He
doggy.
got something to say. He
Hey, that's
said,
going to get us some more views right there. Put
he
her,
said, go
you
dog.
could just sit her there the rest of the pod. We good.
Oreo.
Yeah, just
Oh,
sub her in for
shit.
you. That's going to get the views way up.
He said, go dog.
They got that dub. But we definitely got to talk about that.
Georgia.
Because, Coach, you called Alabama out, but then Georgia
Sure
won.
did.
And you said they wasn't shit. So it was kind of like 6-7.
But that's
Know
the
what I'm saying?
thing, though. Somebody gotta lose.
Yeah, somebody got to take the
gotta
L.
lose. It don't really mean much though for the rest of the league. The rest of the league still gotta gotta watch out for Bama, still gotta watch out for Georgia. No matter who would have won that game.
Of course. Of course.
So somebody gotta lose. Somebody gotta win.
Somebody got to take the
lose.
L, baby. Somebody got to take the L. But
Who Bama got next?
Eastern
who
Illinois.
Bama got next?
Eastern Illinois.
They got some light work next.
Yeah, we already went through this, Coach. They got some light work coming. But I want to get into
Coach
Jalen Ramsey
Coach
and
Woe had a
Chase real
take.
quick.
Coach Woe had a take.
I know. That's why I said I want to get into that. I want to let him go and get it all. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I thought you were skipping it.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Never
Alright,
that.
So what I'm thinking is it's gotta be scripted, man. At this point. I think it's gotta be scripted at this point. Because my thing is like, if as a grown man, I don't know about y'all, or even a grown woman, if somebody's spitting in your face, it's bigger than football at that point. Like it's not like I'm
That's
trying
what
to
I
go
wanted to
your
get
locker.
to.
Like I'm waiting outside your locker, I'm trying to, I don't know, but that's just what I think.
We
I
at the
think,
bus.
yeah, I think it's
I
weird
mean,
at this point.
I feel like it's not even at the bus at this point. I feel like if you can go so far as to spit on somebody, it's like, are you ready to lose your life? Like some people take it that far. Like that's just, it's disrespectful. Like it's that disrespectful. So
I've never
I really
seen
don't
it.
care. I really don't
I've
care like
never
what
seen
Jalen Ramsey said. I don't care about none of that. If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that. But if you gonna spit on me, it's to the point where like, all right, like you really about this. Like you ready to do that.
All right, now
That's-
let's be realistic. All right, we got y'all fantasies out the way, but now let's be realistic. If somebody spit on y'all, y'all go get into a little scuffle, fight, little scuffle. Probably even might lose, depending on who it is. They spit on you. They might be fucking crazy.
Right.
All right, and that's gonna be the end of it. Ain't gonna be no pull up.
It
Ain't gonna
depends on
be
who you get. It depends on who you get.
It depends, but most of it. Now let's put a scope on the fact that we're talking about professional athletes in the public eye. It's different.
We've seen brawls
different.
over less though.
Look who it is.
You got to take that off.
What?
No, he doesn't. No, he does
You
not.
got to take that off.
Hey, listen.
No, he does not.
Listen. First of all, let's go first of all. You don't tell me what to do.
I'm going to bed.
That's cool. We
That's
got that
cool.
established. Knock that out the way. You don't tell Pops what to do.
I'm going to bed.
Okay? All right? Because when you was that little guy, I was wearing this. Well, I was wearing this. Okay? Let's get that established.
Don't wear that no
All right.
more. We know who
All
run
right.
that division. Don't wear that no more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying.
this go for both of
He
y'all.
can wear what he want to wear.
Just
Oh,
go for
God.
both of
Yeah,
y'all.
we know who run.
Yeah.
We know who run that conference. Don't wear that no more.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It
It don't
don't.
matter.
It don't.
Don't wear that no more.
Don't
We know
matter.
who run that conference.
It don't matter.
Don't
It
wear
don't-
that. Don't wear that sweatshirt. Don't wear that Redskins mess. Please don't wear that Packers hat. Ohio
Yeah.
State, you on thin ice with that weak ass schedule. Y'all on thin ice with that weak schedule. I'm telling you.
Listen to me.
Uh,
All right, but hold on. Let me get my take, though, on that Chase Ramsey thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, like, I've never seen, like, somebody get spit on while I was playing football. Like, that's crazy. And you
Right.
taking
I've
it to
seen
a whole nother level. So whatever
That's
happens
what I'm
after you spit on a
saying.
man,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
care
saying.
what he does to you. You earned it.
And think about it. We've seen brawls for less. Like,
Yes.
Exactly.
you've seen brawls for, late hits. Like, you've seen brawls for a lot less. Spitting on somebody is like one of the ultimate disrespectful things you could do. Like,
Face to face.
yeah, that's one
That's
of the
what I'm
ultimate.
saying. Like, and it wasn't no little teeny. It was a loogie. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
it
one
was
of
no
the worst.
way.
That's
Right.
one of the worst things you could
There's
do.
no way. Caught
I'm
in
sorry.
4K. Then you're gonna try to appeal the fact that you was caught. Like
I'd
that
rather
right
get
there.
I'd rather
That's
get
assault.
First
slapped.
of all, you're not standing on business.
Hey, I'd rather
If
get
you gonna do it,
backhand
sue.
slapped. I'd rather get backhand slapped than spit on.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you spit
Nah,
on
for
me,
real.
that's it for me. The
Yeah,
gloves
you
is
can
off.
backhand slap me.
Yeah.
But
And if I get a flu, I'm blaming him. If I get sick at all, I'm blaming him.
right.
It's
Yeah.
just
You
every
worried
time I
about
see
the
you.
flu?
There's no coming back from that.
Who's worried about the flu?
I'm saying, if I get sick at all, if you know what I'm saying, if I start to come down with something and I got spit on like 2 days ago,
And I gotta miss the game.
And we
Like,
could
that's
Yeah.
never
just
and we could
crazy.
never
That's
be
just
cool again. Like we
No.
could
never.
we could never be cool. Like,
There's gonna be
I don't
so
know,
much
bro.
hate after that, bro. Every time
Yeah.
I see you, it's on.
That's what I'm
Smoke
saying.
on site.
It's the ultimate sign of disrespect. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our ancestors was spit on back in the day, treated like garbage.
Right.
And then as a man, overall, another man spitting on you, I don't care what the dude said to him.
And you got kids and stuff,
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
You're not setting a good example. I want to know if he gonna lose endorsements and stuff about this.
Probably not.
Probably yes.
I would think so.
Because sometimes
No.
the negativity.
It's a bad look.
I mean, it's a terrible look. And then he lied about it after the fact.
I don't see how you
I
lie
didn't
about
do
it.
anything to that guy. So I mean, yeah, it's a terrible look.
They
I
got
support him if
spinny
they take
cam,
his
sky
endorsement.
cam, 4K, cameras
4K.
all on the field. It's just like the state trooper. Now we ain't got to get on that, but
Oh
it's just
yeah,
like
that
the state trooper in the college game the other day, bro.
Mhm.
Why do you think you about to get away with that?
Yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
cameras everywhere recording everything, especially on the scoring play.
Because he
Yeah.
got a badge on.
Right. He
And
usually
because
get
that's
away
not
with
the
it.
first time he did that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but usually regardless of the badge, once the public has a hold of what you did, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because now they got to do something now because it's out there. Before they can even get a hold of it, it's already in the public eye. So you
And that-
toast.
But that's
Yep,
why he
and-
got. That's why he got kicked out of the game.
Yep. He got
Exactly.
Before he
sent
knew
home.
what
When you
time
got
it was.
LeBron James tweeting about it, you're done.
Right. And you know what's crazy, bro, is I saw the clip of the ref do it before I knew the context. I didn't realize the kid had just scored a touchdown
He
and
did.
he was low key cramping. Like his
That was
Yeah.
the only reason he was in the tunnel.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he, you know what I'm saying?
Because he
Because
had to
couldn't
keep
slow
going.
down.
Like, ah.
Yeah, he had a cramp, so he couldn't just
Right.
stop immediately. So, he jogged up the tunnel. But I thought it was crazy because I thought it was like pregame or something. I didn't realize it
No.
was
No,
in the
This
middle
is
of I'm like, bro,
Yep,
mid-game.
in the middle of the game.
it was
he
a.
just-
was
He
crazy.
scored
Yeah, he
80
crashed
yards,
out.
yard catch, and he ran
Yeah.
it. And as you could look at it, you could see he grabbed his hamstring because that's
Yep.
where his hand was down, right where the hamstring at, and he was
Right.
kind of walking that off. And his
Right.
teammates kind of picked up on it because they was right with him. After he scored, they walking with him because he's trying to walk it off, and he just stayed on that straight because you can't move too much with the hamstring,
No.
and
Yeah.
nobody should have even met the rest with you. So why should the state trooper mess with you?
Right.
Right. And he clearly bumped him. He bumped him on purpose. Like
Yeah,
he
you
walked
seen
over
him-
there
you
to
seen
bump
him
that
throw his
man.
hands
Like,
up.
Yeah.
Like you seen him
Mhm.
push like that, like push his hands up, like
Right.
in
Hold on.
4K again, sky cam.
Yeah. He must thought he was more under that tunnel than he realized.
Yep. Yep. That's a great point.
He didn't realize he was under that. He was yeah, he must he
Yeah.
thought he was
He thought he was under
that
the
tunnel.
cover part. Sure did.
He thought he was in that tunnel.
Hey, when I
Look, here it goes.
pull over,
Touchdown. Ah, my bad.
Look, see, he doing the hamstring celebration. I'd have been if I was the state trooper. I'd have pushed him too. You gonna do the
You
hamstring celebration all the way into the tunnel?
Shut the heck.
Hey, we also
Yeah.
can't forget Nick
Everyone's
Harbor
confused.
fast.
Like, bro, why you doing all of that?
Bugging,
Look, watch.
bugging.
He like,
That's that
"Dang, bro, why
hubris.
you
He
hit
walk
me?"
around with that badge.
He must have. The trooper must have been an Alabama fan. He was upset at the call
Yeah.
Had to be.
at the
Yeah.
touchdown. He was mad at the touchdown.
Had to be.
He got a little
That's
bad.
crazy,
Right.
bro.
Texas ended up winning the game by 1 point. So
All I know is
That was crazy too.
is that you gotta be careful what you do in this day and age because everything's recorded, everything's on camera, And nowadays, once the public and the media gets a hold of it, bro, you can't be doing that. You toast.
But
Right.
what happened? He lost his game privileges, right? Not his
So
job.
far.
I mean, all he did was push him and talk trash. I don't expect him to lose his job.
Yeah.
But
Well,
More games for you, bro.
it was like
that's what I'm saying though. Like, what's really gonna happen? I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, he ain't
I
kill a
mean, they
kid
need
out
to
in the
put him
street
on
or nothing.
traffic or something outside. Give him a stop sign.
Yeah.
Let him hold
Yeah,
the
he'll
stop.
be all right.
Yeah, they gonna have him at parade rest
Yeah.
Yeah,
somewhere
We're getting
collecting
rained
trash
on.
or something.
he ain't got to make no apologies.
You know what they gonna
like
make him do? They gonna make him. You know how they had the officers out there watching the guys who doing community service? That's gonna be him. That's gonna be his job.
Yeah,
You don't get to do nothing else.
For like 6 months.
Yeah, you done, boy.
Yeah.
yeah.
But all right, that's the state trooper, and we got that Chase shit out the way. So, Coach, now you kind of mentioned this vaguely once upon a time about that James Franklin hired
Yeah,
going
I
to
had called
Virginia
this.
Tech.
I had called it. I'm gonna go back and find it because remember what we had talked about. You was like, he's just mediocre, but that's good for Virginia Tech, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what people been saying.
yeah, like they'll
They ain't
probably
won
win
10
their
games in a long time.
right.
Yeah,
10 wins for Virginia Tech is a dub.
he's got
Yeah.
he's got 128 wins and 60 losses under his belt with a 68%.
That's good for Virginia Tech.
Right. Okay.
They ain't had nothing like that going on in a minute.
A little bit. But the problem with it is, if you look at the headlines right now, his whole Penn State staff are talking about going with him.
Oh yeah, that's what you do. You bring your guys.
So his guys already, that's what they want to do. It ain't like he want to bring them. They already told him that's what they doing. That's what the
And some
headline
players,
is.
some players is jumping in the portal.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's some players that's about to hit the portal from Penn State straight to Virginia Tech.
Yep.
But you talked about that before, though. You said there's some players that's going to follow Frank. He's not a bad coach.
Right.
He just can't win the big games, and he can't, you know what I mean, get over 10 wins.
So like we said, Penn State is struggling because like we said, I don't know who they're going to get that's going to be better than what they had. So
They're going to have to dig into the bag of tricks. They're going to have to dig.
Right.
Good luck.
Because if you think about it, if you fire James Franklin, again, like we said, wasn't a bad coach. You fire Franklin. Now it's like, bro, what do you do now? Because you got rid of the 10-win coach. You better go get somebody that's going to get you to the dance. And also somebody that can recruit and bring some bodies with them. And I don't know who that's going to be at this point.
Yeah, but the thing about
Because
it
let's
is,
be honest, who want to go to Penn State?
yeah, but Penn State was 1-6 with.
I know, I'm just saying. In previous years, I don't know what happened this year, but I said at the beginning they shouldn't have been
But
number
also
2.
remember with James, they had a bunch of top draft picks, right? Like they had a bunch of All-Americans. Yeah, they might not have won no natties, but they was still getting 5 stars. You know, they was getting talent. They never won the natty. They never got over the hump. But like we said, for Virginia Tech, if they get 2 5-stars, that's a jackpot.
That's a win.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Be in the playoff competition.
Right.
Just make it to the playoff is going to be big for Virginia Tech. That's what they thinking.
Right. Because they might win the ACC. I don't know who else is leveling up in the ACC, but they got a good chance to win that.
That's another thing I was thinking about. It is the ACC you joining.
Right.
So he might get them into the playoffs.
Right.
He could.
Who your competition in the ACC?
Because
Clemson?
Clemson down,
Florida State?
Florida State always flop.
Wake Forest?
Right.
You better watch out for Bill Belichick.
Hey, maybe now.
Right.
Maybe
He gonna get it right.
Hey, give him another year.
Yeah.
Give him another
Bill's
year.
gonna get it right.
Yeah. They sleeping on Bill. This is his first year. Calm down. Cool your heels.
He recruit them guys.
Yeah,
he recruit them guys. He had a few of his guys.
Yeah.
Not all his guys.
I don't know them guys.
All right, let's
I don't
look at
know
this
them guys.
college football playoff bracket. Hold on a minute.
You got it. All depends on which one you looking at, though.
I'm looking at the main one.
I mean, because you're looking at the big. I mean, you got Ohio State, of course. That's your thing. But Indiana, somebody been sleeping on Indiana.
We're not sleeping.
Nobody's sleeping on Indiana.
Indiana.
They are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
We got to see, though.
Yeah.
Indiana,
we got to see the rest of it.
Not concerned about Indiana.
Nope.
Not concerned about Indiana. I like
They was
Georgia
a half.
number 4,
Listen,
though.
because Indiana was a toe away from losing to Penn State. So they would have plummeted, bro. If they would have lost to Penn State, they would have been 22.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where they should be, probably 22, 25
at home.
Now take a walk with me, y'all. Take a walk with me. Did y'all see Texas A&M?
Yes. That
Yeah.
was a good game.
That was crazy.
I mean,
Their quarterback is real.
He's
Right.
They've been
he's a
balling.
beast.
right now they at the top in the SEC. So I mean
I think
they right there above Georgia, Ole Miss, and then you got Alabama.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how they
and
landed.
I will take back. I do agree with that many SEC teams because all those teams in there are good. All those teams in there are
They
good.
all
So
solid. They all
last week
supposed
when
to,
I
it's
was-
solid.
supposed to be.
yeah,
That's all we
yeah,
was trying to say,
yeah.
Cole.
No, all those teams is real. All those teams that's in right now is
Right.
you know
This
what
what you
I'm saying?
gotta beat to win. If you wanna pretend like you have a good program this season, you gotta beat some SEC teams.
Right,
You got to.
right.
For sure.
They got
And then they
to.
got to play each other all year long.
For sure.
Exactly. We got to get through the gauntlet to
Hey,
come
but
play scrubs at the end of the
why is
season.
nobody
That's why
talking
the
about
national
that?
championships keep looking crazy, and that's why
Why
it's
is-
about to again. If they
why-
let Indiana in the playoff,
They gonna
Hey,
be.
why
in.
is nobody talking about the A&M quarterback for Heisman?
Hey, I don't know if they should talk about it for Heisman because he did throw like 3 picks.
they too busy talking about Indiana quarterback.
Yeah, I got you right.
And Ohio State quarterback.
Right.
Which I don't agree with either
For
one.
sure.
No,
And
we not.
Oklahoma's
but
quarterback.
It seemed like Ohio State quarterback seemed to sneak in every year, every other year, something like that.
I'm just saying,
they
though,
gotta sneak
how
one
are
in.
your stats not going to look good when you got the best wide receiver duo in the nation?
And my thing is, think about every Heisman, you have like a moment. You know what I'm saying? You got that big moment. And I'm an Ohio State fan. There hasn't been no moment where Julian Sand did something where I was like, you know, that was his, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have that big play, that big moment.
Because they got a weak schedule. They haven't had no moments at all.
I
as
don't
a
think it's
team.
that because
Exactly.
Jeremiah Smith be doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it's that. Because if you have a weak schedule, you should have more moments, right? Like, you should be getting off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
that's
as
my
I
opinion.
mean, he
of it.
getting off. He getting the stats.
He
as
just
a
throwing-
quarterback though.
But all he
not
doing is clean
really.
pocket, throwing the ball. Like, it ain't nothing special. That's what I'm saying. He don't got to do nothing. He ain't
He
had
ain't
to
even
do
got to
nothing.
be accurate with Jeremiah Smith.
Right. Nah.
Right.
Or Carnell.
All you
'cause
really
some
got
of
to
them
do is
could've
be a
been
good
picks.
game manager.
Right.
With games like this, he just got to be a game manager for
Right.
real.
And that
honestly.
was my whole thing on. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't like saying because I just haven't seen enough for me to be like, oh, that's that guy. Think about all the great quarterbacks, like I said, that came out of Ohio State.
Yeah,
they
that's what
were
I'm saying.
dual threats. You getting everything you want out of them. They're
That's
gonna
what I'm
run
saying.
the tutties.
They had moments.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And it
You
ain't
know
no
what I'm saying?
moments going on over there.
Yeah.
Okay, with that being said, then who looking like a Heisman Trophy candidate?
I like
Texas
Texas
A&M
A&M.
quarterback.
Yeah, I like Texas A&M quarterback.
Notre Dame's running back is tough.
Notre Dame running back and the Texas Tech linebacker, nice.
Because that's what
Yeah.
we need to be looking at too.
The
Because when you
Texas Tech
start
linebacker, nice.
that's when you start to notice. That's when the high people step it up.
I mean, when we talk
That's
about
true.
Heisman, that's what we, you know, it's the best player. It don't
Yeah.
necessarily mean you got to be on a top team necessarily. You know what I'm saying? We proved that years after year. Travis Hunter was on Colorado and he ain't, you know, they was garbage. They had 6 losses or something like that, 7 losses.
Right.
Right.
So,
And Genty, was right behind him,
Yeah.
and he was on boys.
Right.
So they had
Genty
some-
could have
they
won
had-
that
that's a
thing too,
weak
for
game,
real,
too.
for real.
Yeah.
Genty could have won that easy.
Yeah, easily.
But yeah, so that's the way the bracket look like. I don't know why they got Tulane in there, but okay, Tulane.
right. Because remember,
I don't know.
though,
I don't know. It's like they trying
No,
to.
because-
Congrats.
hey, because
appease
remember,
somebody.
if you win your conference, you get an automatic bid because it's 12 teams. So they're like
Right,
the
I
at
get
large.
that.
They're like the Boise State of last year. Is kind of how they're, you know what I'm saying? How they
Yeah.
looking at it. Like one
But
lower
the way
level
it's set
team
up,
gonna win
Texas
that
Tech
bid
gonna whoop them.
to get in. Yeah, you know, come on now, we know that.
They got Miami in there now. Come on.
Is Indiana going to see anybody before the playoffs?
Not
Nah.
to the Big Ten championship.
Nope. Yep.
The Big Ten championship, the first time we gonna actually be able to see, and they probably gonna have to play the Buckeyes.
So
Yeah,
will
Ohio
it
State
knock
gonna
them out?
Ohio State gonna.
I don't
whoop
think it's
them.
gonna knock them out,
No.
No,
especially if
That's
they lose to the
annoying.
Buckeyes.
That's
Right.
annoying.
They'll probably
'Cause they the
host
number one team.
They'll probably game.
I see them sliding back to like they probably still be top 5 losing the Buckeyes just to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the problem with Ohio State is they still got to play Michigan.
Right.
I'm glad you got that hoodie on, Coach, because they still got to play Michigan.
Wolverine.
If they lose that game, there's going to be more problems for Ohio State than I think they realize. Because I think Ryan Day, if he loses to Michigan one more again,
Right.
I don't care if he win the Natty. He might be up out of there.
No, it's
Yeah.
facts.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
so Indiana next game is at Purdue on the 28th. That's their last game.
How you feel about that, Coach?
I mean, it's a conference team, so you can't help that they trash.
I mean, Purdue ain't. They gonna give them a run, I think.
Yeah, ain't no slouches like that.
I
they
would
ain't
like to
slouching
see
like
him
that.
beat him. I would like to see Purdue come out on top so we can stop
Yeah.
playing this game with Indiana.
What you
Right.
mean though?
These charity cases, rankings we done, and put
It's
Indiana
a charity
up there.
case.
Throw Tulane up there. Let's put Troy up there. Like let's
Tulane
just
winning in their
stop.
conference. They the
Let's
leader of
just
their
stop.
conference. Tulane the leader of their conference now. Because who was in there the last time we did that? It was somebody else. We was like, yeah, don't nobody want to see that.
It's every year. It's gonna happen every year, I guess.
Because they
I
need
guess,
to lower.
especially
It
with
shouldn't,
12 teams.
it shouldn't be
teams.
12 teams.
It shouldn't be 12 teams.
I like 12
But-
teams though. That's more games, more contests. I like that competition. I like that level of competition. I didn't really like the
Hey,
short
them first round games have been real good though. Where the team with the better record hosts it. Them games have been
Yeah,
lit.
those games,
though. Ain't gonna
yeah,
lie.
it's not bad.
It do create buzz before the last 4 games.
Yeah,
It does create a nice little playoff atmosphere for college. You know what I'm saying? I do
Mhm.
agree with that. And who don't want more football? I
Right.
mean, but I just hope it's a competitive.
Right.
That's all. That's all I want. I want competition. Because y'all know how I feel about college. So I want it to be some good games if I'm gonna have to watch some college ball. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like they will be
But,
though,
you know,
for the most part. I say for the most part they will be.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm
so.
just
Some
such a-
some of those look good. Like I want to see Notre Dame play Oklahoma.
I'm just a nerd, bro. So I watch anybody. I was watching the MAC before we jumped on here. I was watching the MAC. You know, the MAC, they play Tuesday, Wednesday, bro. So I'm
Bro,
such a
That's
football nerd.
nuts.
But I'm like, you know, I'm just a football nerd. So I was watching the MAC games, bro. Because it's
That's
Buffalo.
why you coach.
Right. Buffalo was
Who
on.
leading
and
the
I
MAC
like
right now?
Yeah, Buffalo was on. I like their offense. So I was watching Buffalo.
Who leading the MAC though? Who the
you
top
can
dogs in the MAC?
you can probably catch an NAIA game for free.
Yeah. Hey, I be watching them because I got
the
some of my
free.
dogs that's playing NAIA. So I'll be
Yeah,
watching.
you probably
bro.
just go to pull up.
Yeah, I've done
$5 tickets.
I just pull up. You
Bro,
might just,
it-
might just be able
Yeah,
to
so that's the
slide
crazy
off
thing
the
about
fence.
Nevada. We don't got no other colleges like that. All we got is UNLV and UNR. We don't have any D2s. You know, we don't got no NAIAs, D3s, nothing. It's only,
That's crazy. That's a
only those
big
two.
state too.
It's weird,
That
bro.
is
That's
crazy.
why our high school football trash out here because we don't have JUCO.
Wow.
We don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Not even a JUCO.
Yeah.
So all the kids gotta
Wow.
leave. You know, you gotta go somewhere else.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
not really even many D3s on the West Coast. You know, keeping it real. Most of the D3s is on that side. You know what I'm saying? That's how I ended up in Ohio because all the D3s is on the East Coast, Midwest. Yeah.
Yeah. You
It's
saying it
crazy.
ain't a lot of them out there?
Nah,
Yeah.
it ain't a lot at all.
Cause they, you know, the West Coast boys be going straight to the league, just
Right.
straight there. They got a pipeline straight to the league, right? Out there from in the West Coast, and SEC.
And
Y'all know down.
Yeah, Florida, all
The-
that down
I
there.
feel like every region has players of different skill sets that come and go to the league. Like I feel like the Big Ten, you're gonna get some linemen, some linebackers, some running backs.
Right.
From the South,
You gonna get speed.
you're gonna get some.
You gonna
get the
some,
wide receivers, some running
Right.
backs, some DBs. You know what I mean?
You
And then
gonna
from the
get
West
speed,
Coast, you're
no
gonna
matter
get
what position
receivers,
it is, you
DBs,
gonna
and
get speed.
quarterbacks.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
got-
Coach out there coaching up the quarterbacks, so naturally we're gonna get some West Coast
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
come on,
quarterbacks-
Coach.
Yeah, quarterbacks is nice out here.
For
Yeah.
sure, for
You-
sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of speedy guys out there too. In the
Yeah,
West
Cali
Coast,
got some
coming out
speed
the
for
West
sure.
Coast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Because of the style of offense that they run out there.
Right.
Florida
Mhm.
got
That
the
West
dogs,
that
bro.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
Right.
and
'Cause, you know, we got
Florida
Bishop
should have
Gorman
their
High
own
School out
league.
here, and they, you know what I'm saying, they always top in the nation. We got Bishop Gorman is the big high school out here in Vegas.
Okay.
And they, you know what I'm saying,
Is
they playing
that
national
for
schedule.
Vegas or is that just West Coast all the way up and down?
Nah, like they recruit all over. So they They play everybody. They travel all over. and
High
play.
school?
Yeah, Bishop Gorman High School. Yeah.
That's
High schools be
crazy.
recruiting, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's get crazy out here.
It's getting
It get
crazy, bro. They travel
It
everywhere.
sound illegal. It sound illegal, don't
Right.
it?
Bro, they
It
campus
sound
is,
really illegal.
bro, you gotta see their campus.
It
Like
sound
Google their
illegal.
campus. It's insane, bro. Bishop
Bro,
Gorman
hold
High School
on, hold
campus.
on.
Crazy.
Time out, man. Time out.
Watch, Google it, pull it up.
Coach, you telling me right now that this dude's leaving the state to go get and recruit dudes from other states in
Oh, yeah.
high
Chain of
school?
Chain
Yeah.
of school. They packing up their family.
Absolutely. They'll give
That's
your
Come
mama
on,
a
we
job.
moving.
Dre,
Come on, we
they'll give your
moving.
mama a
Pops, we outta
job.
here.
They'll give you an apartment, give your mama a job.
That
Dang.
sound
The school?
illegal.
Yep. Anywhere.
That
Whatever
sound
she
real
do.
crazy.
Dog,
I
whatever
think
she
you
do.
breaking news right now, Coach. They might come get you. I don't think that's supposed to be televised.
Nah, bro,
You said
they're a private
you said you pay the
private
players
Catholic.
how much?
Bro, they a private school. They could do what they want.
Mm.
Yeah.
But that's the new market now. That's a new thing.
Well, Pops, let me ask you something. So if a coach came in there for Chuck or Mark talking about, yo, we
I'm
need you to
30.
move. We need you to move to Chicago so he can play for us. What would you have said?
I'd have looked at your mama.
And she would have packed the whole family up. We out of
That's
here.
for sure. We out.
You
Going to Chicago to play football? Come
Man.
on, man.
In high
That's
school.
crazy.
I'd have looked at your
And for
mama.
high school? Because what's crazy about that is after you travel and move for the high school, he's not going to go to a college in the same state.
Right.
That's rare. Especially, you know what I mean? So then you moving again.
But you
Bruh,
gotta
but I've had to send kids away that I train. Like I've sent kids away and their families will stay here and they'll go to California and stay with, somebody else, a cousin or, somebody else on the team, for the season. Like
Or live
I've
with the
done that.
coach's family.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what I'm
seen
saying.
that.
That's crazy.
Yep. So imagine sending your kid away. He's 16 and you sending him
Yeah.
to a different state, just for football.
Yeah.
But you got to do
That's
what you got to
nuts.
do. But
But
that's
you gotta
crazy.
remember, if the family's in a desperate situation and
Yeah.
money on that, you put people in that situation, man. They going with their money.
Yeah.
I guess I get that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Or not
it's
even-
gotta be
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean,
Yeah.
they looking at it as like it's an investment for a greater return, right? Like
Yeah.
this
For
is
high
what
school,
like
though? What are you
Yes.
getting back?
Nah,
A new building?
Dre, because
Right.
remember what we talked about with NIL now, man. Like,
Chemistry lab?
look, when you get to college, you don't even have to plan to go pro no more. Like it used to be, right? Like you grind to get to college, and when you in college, you grind to try to get pro. But now
Right.
you're able to monetize and make the money in college. You don't even need to go pro. You can stay in
Yeah,
college.
so
It's
now,
true now. It's a
yeah.
whole
So
different
I guess
ballpark.
the preparation gonna start earlier now, like for the common player, the common kid, the common student. Because it used to be like, all right, we know you special, so we gonna try to get you through this pipeline. But now it's
He
gonna
got
be
to
like
start balling
everybody
in Pop
be pro-
Warner.
Yeah,
No,
now we're
that's
gonna be
real.
seeing
Sure.
12-year-olds hitting 100 push-ups a day,
That's real.
300 push-ups,
But if you look at it,
1,600 squats.
I mean, parents rather have their child get an academic scholarship. I mean, academic with that scholarship with the football, they trying to make sure it's linked in because they want to make sure they
Oh,
kid
yeah.
get education as well as play football. If I can get both for the price of one deal or something, that's what a lot of parents rather take that deal.
I feel that
I mean-
too.
I mean, you got to look at it like that,
Right.
Yeah.
You always got to
I
make
mean-
sure the academics is there.
right?
And then not
Because
just that too.
Time rather you had an education, dad probably say, hey, I want my son to play football. But mom
Hey.
on the other hand saying, I want him to have an education.
Hey, Pops.
Right.
Hey, Pops.
That's
but
usually
with
how it goes.
hey, Pops, man. But with what they paying now with NIL, I don't know about education. You could just take whatever because they giving $3
Hey.
mil.
Hey,
Pops,
C's
right.
and
If you
D's
got a
get
left tackle,
degrees.
hey, if you got a left tackle, they gonna pay you $3-4 million. Like,
Yup.
take
Hey, whoa.
Take whatever
But
class.
all right, but see, what I realize is though that is that's top tier for real. The average.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying
they-
though. But that's what I mean. If you got a kid
Yeah.
that's top tier, you ain't really tripping on,
that's
Top-
yeah,
Top tier.
hey,
yeah.
Top tier.
But some of these parents and families is getting it confused, thinking, oh, he gonna get them ready for college. He gonna go to school. He got a scholarship. They're gonna start getting him NILs. It ain't working like that for
No,
everybody.
that's true.
That's true.
If you ain't a dog out there, you're not getting a commercial. You're not getting
Nope.
Nope.
You ain't getting none of this money.
Yeah, now you done invested in something. Okay, now you on the bench. Now you
Right.
now you
Now
off
you
the
losing
team.
money.
Really, because really the walk on was better than you.
Yeah. And now you
Hey,
losing
and they be
money.
giving them boys some scholarships.
All right. Now we got to take that scholarship. Now you paying to go to school to
Right.
get your education.
Right. And that sucks for you, my guy. But anything else on college y'all want to discuss?
I think that's good.
All right. Well, I got the play of the week since none of y'all did y'all homework.
I didn't even understand it.
You didn't understand it.
I've never done homework.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Not one time. It's my only problem. I've never done homework.
What's your problem?
That's my only problem.
And Pop's gonna co-sign. All right, well, here's my play. Here's my play of the week then.
Where I'm gonna fix that.
Pops with the better.
How'd you get
Now
that
we got
off
the
so
joke.
fast? Put that back on.
Hey, boy, owe you a couple licks. Don't worry.
Pants.
For my play of the week, y'all. And if you haven't seen JSN do his thing, here you go. Jackson Smith and Jigma is a dog. Look at this.
A dog.
He been a dog.
Bro, then he just run like, oh, that was supposed to happen. Like, that ain't nothing. I do that in the backyard.
Me too.
Did he have to go out of bounds?
He did. He
Yeah.
out balance.
The
Yeah,
momentum.
catching the ball took him out of bounds.
Took his balance. When you like this, that's a ballet thing. You gotta have real balance. You know ballet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
But I feel like he
that's a
coulda-
ballet
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You
I
gotta
feel like
have
he could have
crazy
gave him a
balance.
little and scored, but
Yeah.
you
But
know,
I think because the way he had the angle to catch it, it just took him out.
it was just so
yeah.
nonchalant. I
His
don't think
toes was in.
it was just so nonchalant. I think he could have. I don't think he wanted to because it was just like
You saying Ohio
every time
State?
he do something like that, it's nonchalant. He just be like,
yeah.
oh, y'all worried about? Oh, that's nothing. Y'all, I ain't even pulled it. I ain't even got in my bag yet.
You saying them OSU receivers kind of prima donna is what you saying?
I mean, they are some dogs though with it.
Yeah, a little bit,
A little
he
prima
cold.
donna
Nigga
though.
lying.
a little bit.
All
Absolutely.
receivers are though.
Nah, but them Ohio State boys got a little something extra on.
I mean, but look at them
That's
though.
facts.
Yeah, they are some dogs.
You know what
They
I'm
are
saying?
some dogs. It comes with the
JSN,
territory.
Ibuka, Marvin Harrison, shit. Jeremiah ain't even come out yet. I can't wait to see him in the league. With a real
Yeah.
quarterback throwing in the ball.
Yeah.
Not the diss was saying, but
If he's
NFL
fortunate
quarterbacks a
enough
little
to
different.
Nah,
get a
that
good
poor
quarterback.
guy gonna get somebody. He gonna get somebody trash. Wow, he gonna end up on.
I'm gonna say,
What
like,
you
you gotta
mean?
be fortunate to get a good
He
quarterback.
gonna end
I
up
ain't
on
gonna
the
lie.
Giants or something, bruh.
Can't go top 10 in the NFL draft. You don't want to go top 10.
Right.
What's wrong with the Giants quarterback?
Well, Dart
Who?
always gonna
Jackson
be hurt.
Dart?
I feel like.
You think he gonna be a career
I think he gonna always
injury
be
kind of
hurt.
guy?
Yeah, New York can't have nothing nice, bruh.
I don't know. I just feel
Bingo.
now, coach, you know this better than anybody. It depends on how they playing and using him.
Yeah, the Giants
They're going to have to
cursed.
protect that boy.
The Giants one of the cursed
Yeah.
teams though. They can't have nothing nice.
Yo, shout out to Shedeur getting the start on Sunday. Shedeur.
Yeah, he needed that. I mean, he
About
ain't
time.
win, but you know, that's
To
cool.
Shedeur.
You
It's
know
about
I'm not.
time.
Start.
You know I'm not a fan, so
I know, but it's still good to see because I feel like
Yeah.
it was crazy why he wasn't getting the.
Explain this to me, coach.
He's
you're
already
a
gave it. Go ahead,
You're a
coach.
coach.
yeah,
You're a
I'm not
coach.
I'm not a
watch
fan of him.
football, you know what I'm
I just
saying?
don't think he's
I
like.
understand football. Explain to me why you don't like Shedeur.
For one, in college, because I'm speaking on college because I don't have enough NFL sample size. But in college, he never threw vertically. Like he never threw the ball down the field vertically. Even you can look at his shot chart. No, he didn't. So you can go look. I've done the research and I watched the film. Everything was underneath.
Very little vertical throwing. I
It
can't
was
agree with that.
hitches. It was hitches to Travis Hunter, and then Travis Hunter would run 80 yards for a touchdown. So, but like I say, I take it with a grain of salt because I don't know what his system was. His system might have been
Right. That could be
designed
scheme.
for him to check it down.
Could be
But I
scheme.
just don't feel like he was as polished. Like I don't think definitely didn't think he was a first round talent, a third round talent. I don't think so.
We
But he's
agreed
a
on
lot
that.
better. In my opinion, he was a lot better than a lot of people that were drafted before him. But I will say it's just a lot of baggage too. And I feel like when you play for your dad, I don't think you develop as you should. And like I said, whatever you know what I'm saying? Like his situation is what it is. He made it to the league, but I don't think he developed going from Jackson State to Colorado. I don't think he developed. He had a lot of first round. He had a lot of NFL receivers on his team. If you look at his roster, like 3 or 4 of his receivers are in the league. Levante Wester, Travis Hunter, what's the other dude named Jimmy Horn Jr., and there was one other receiver. They're all NFL receivers. So he had 4 NFL receivers on his roster in Colorado, and he didn't produce the way that a first round, second round starter or backup quarterback in the NFL would produce. And that's what I figured. Like, I'm not saying he's horrible, but I just don't think he developed the way that he should have developed over the years in college. That's my opinion.
I feel you, Coach, but there's been a lot of people who had less success than Shedeur, and I'm talking about just like stats, that was traded top 10, first round, even second round. My man dropped all the way to the 5th. That's crazy.
Because you got to think of the baggage.
That was about,
and he was turning teams down, though.
That's wild.
yeah.
He was saying
I think
no.
he's paying for that.
Like the Ravens were trying to draft him in like round 4, and he said no. So like
that's a rumor. There's no proof for this.
I mean, he ain't turn it down. He ain't say it's not true.
There's no proof for this. But I like to stay on. I like to stay on gameplay.
Right.
Okay.
Because I don't care if he throwing hitches. The man was throwing 70%.
That was 70%.
But it's under 15 yards.
Good. What does Patrick Mahomes do?
Vertically. Stop.
He throws vertically, and he's capable
of throwing vertical, though.
He's capable of throwing vertically, but what does he do? Because his offensive line is trash.
He's creative.
Pitches, curls.
He
gets to get out there and get the ball. But the game plan when they start these games, because they know that he's not going to get a lot of protection, is to throw short passes.
Shedeur is slow. He's not creative.
He's not slow. He's not fast.
He's not.
He doesn't
fast,
run. He's mobile enough.
He's not.
He's mobile enough.
Bro, how many sacks because he's just holding the ball in the pocket? He's not creative.
He is something. He do like holding that ball and staying in the pocket. He don't like to scramble or move too much.
He holds the ball, but I think that has a lot more to do, like you said, with his development and the fact that he was being coached up. But I don't think that something that 2 or 3 practices with actual NFL starters can.
But what we gotta remember, bruh, is the NFL does not develop players. They don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Their job.
That's right. You gotta do it yourself.
I feel like that's not something that takes actual developing. I feel like that's something that just takes a talking to.
Bruh.
Like, hey, buddy, you got to get a move on it. That's it.
It don't work like that.
I don't think
we're not waiting too long for you.
I'm telling you, that's not one of those things like it takes years to develop. That's something that's coachable.
So why is he behind Dylan Gabriel? Because the coach don't like him?
Right.
We know can we be honest for a second? We all know that even with all this, that's why I said let's stay on gameplay, because we all know with all this extra stuff is politics involved. And when it's politics involved, we can't really it's hard to even debate this stuff because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know what people are thinking in their heads. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? All we can look at is gameplay. When I see the man throwing 70%, that's good. Give him a chance.
I want to see what you can do. I want to see what you can do throwing 70%.
He ain't even got a chance to play with the starters. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like they not
That's
getting.
Also wild.
No matter what, no matter how you feel about this and that, you got to give me a shot.
But third stringers don't get first team reps.
But he's been second string now.
Any team though.
He still should have got some reps.
But you saying third stringers don't get first? I'm not a third stringer. I'm coming. We all. Rookie. Dylan Gabriel's a rookie. You telling me I'm second? But I don't have to be a third string.
It's
I
an
could be
order,
a first
though.
string, my dude.
It's an order by paycheck. In the NFL, bro, it's an order by paycheck. I understand what y'all saying. Is who getting paid the most money? That's who gets the most reps. That's the way the NFL works. Is by paycheck. It's not by.
Is Dylan getting more money than
yes, because he was drafted higher, bro. There's a hierarchy depending on what round you're drafted. There's a threshold of money you can get per round. As you drop in rounds, you lose bread. So that's what I'm saying. If you're undrafted, bro, you're making like $450,000. That's the minimum, right? $150K if you're undrafted, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So it goes by money. Like whoever's getting the bread is getting
I
the
got
most
you.
reps. That's the way it works. So
But
regardless
let
of
me ask you this, Coach. Do you see more Dylan Gabriel jerseys being bought and worn, or more Shedeur Sanders jerseys
well,
being
yeah,
bought
no,
and
of
worn?
course. Shedeur
Let's
is a
keep it a
more
buck.
public figure. Of course, Shedeur is a more
Yeah.
public figure. He's obviously more popular. The fans is booing Dylan Gabriel after every incompletion, which is hilarious.
That's my point, though.
Right.
That's my
So
My
point.
question
I'd rather
is-
throw Shedeur out there to at least keep the fans
Right.
in the stands.
But remember
especially
what
since
we
talk
said,
about Cleveland.
But remember what we said. Cleveland is the place where quarterbacks go to die. You ain't gonna never have no success
Coach,
in
I
Cleveland.
got a question.
Yeah.
My question to you, in response to what you were just saying a second ago, there's something that happens in between getting drafted and contract time, right?
Right.
Can't. That's what we're gonna decide who's what string and checks and all of that. I
Yeah.
know this draft and that depends, and that your draft stock, is a factor in how much we finna pay you.
But it goes
at
off
the
draft
same time,
order.
this camp is a large factor too.
Right. It
And how
goes
much
off
we're gonna pay you and
it
where we're
goes
gonna
off
place
draft
you.
order though. That's what I'm trying to say. It goes off of draft order. When Lamar Jackson got drafted to Baltimore and Joe Flacco was there, how many first team reps you think Lamar got? None.
Probably some.
We not
None.
talking
But I'm
Flacco,
just
but we
giving
not
an
talking about
example.
Joe
Like when
Flacco.
somebody's drafted, it doesn't matter how good. Like that's just what I'm trying to say. You have your rookie mini camp, right, where you're getting reps with all the rookies. But when you get to actual training camp, it's the starter. Like it's the starter. Whoever's starting is getting the
I
reps.
feel you, but this is a
Right.
unique situation, Coach. This isn't a normal situation. You're
Every
talking like this is a
quarterback
normal
in their room
situation.
was
This is a
new.
unique situation. We talking about you just compared Lamar Jackson coming as a rookie, coming up behind a Super Bowl winning, award winning Joe Flacco.
Wasn't
we talking
Joe-
about Joe. We talking about Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel.
But wasn't Joe Flacco the starter going into the season in Cleveland, or am I tripping?
Yeah, Joe
That's
Flacco
true.
started going into the
That's
season.
because he.
But
that's because he was
we
a
get
vet,
that,
and
though.
they
That
needed
was- that's what
somebody
I'm
with
saying.
some vet
This
presence.
was the most
Right.
unique situation we've ever seen.
Bro, so like I'm saying, every quarterback in the room in Cleveland was new. They did not have a returning starter. So that's what I'm
Right.
trying to say. Who you gonna give the reps to, bro? The vet that you're expecting to start early, or everybody? That's how I'm looking at it as a coach. Everybody
I
in
would
my
want to see
QB room is
everybody.
new. There's nobody in my
Everybody.
QB room that's a returner. Everybody
But
in
I
my
want to
QB
see
room is
everybody
new.
because I don't know what we got. Like you
But
just
my
said,
problem
everybody
is-
knew.
My problem
wanna
is,
see
Coach, it
everybody.
doesn't sound like that's what happened. It sounds like what happened is it didn't go, oh, we just gonna do Flacco or everybody. It went, we're gonna do Flacco, and then I'm gonna choose a rookie to give first
Right.
team and second team reps to. And they chose a rookie.
Right.
And I feel like, and a lot of us feel like they might have chose the wrong rookie.
Right. But when you factor in the baggage and all the stuff that comes with Shedeur, that's the reason why.
Okay, and now I want to address the baggage because can we be honest about the baggage? The baggage is bull crap. The baggage is us. The baggage is the media. The baggage is what we create. That he's not coming with that. He's just coming in to play football.
play football.
That's it. The man's not coming with no. We be like, oh, why Shedeur? Why say this? Why he say that? I asked the man a question. Somebody walked up to him and asked him a stupid question, told him if he don't answer, he gonna get fined. He gave you the best answer possible. He didn't say nothing crazy out of his mouth, and now he looked crazy because he responded at all. He ain't bringing no baggage. We putting the baggage on him. We
And
got
That's true.
the baggage is already here. He
No, that's
came
Because
to
how many
use the
third
baggage.
string quarterbacks do we talk to?
Right,
And that's
exactly.
my thing. Why?
Because that's like saying Dylan Gabriel is coming with baggage. No, we putting baggage on Dylan Gabriel. He don't want nothing to do with this Shedeur situation, but it's going to follow him around for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
Now the next team he try to go to going to say, oh, you coming with baggage because you had this beef dealings with Shedeur Sanders. The man ain't said a word about Shedeur
He
Sanders.
ain't said nothing.
Right.
I feel like a
wonder
lot
if
of
they gon-
Shedeur's baggage, a lot of Shedeur's baggage though is from his dad though. He gets a lot of
And that's messed
slack
up.
and all of that stuff because of who his dad is. Like that's just what it is, and that's
His
just
dad 20 years removed.
And that,
it
and
don't
that, and
matter.
that-
It
and
don't
another thing
matter.
I don't like about it is we talk about his dad like they bring up his dad because we bring up his dad like his dad doing something wrong. His dad just being his dad. What's the difference between him and LeBron?
He been prime time.
Sure.
What's the
sure.
difference
Oh
between
man,
But-
don't
but
get me
LeBron-
started on this Bronny.
Deion-
Don't get me
Deion's
started on
bravado,
Bronny.
right? It's Deion's bravado. It's Deion's air, like his arrogance. Deion always been prime time. Like
Yes.
this what we gonna do, this what we not gonna do,
Yeah,
and this is how it
we
is.
know
That's true.
arrogance is only a problem for
Hey,
certain colored
another
people.
thing that
Absolutely, I
another
agree.
thing that we don't
You
know.
know, but
Hey,
I
Talk your
also feel
talk.
like that's
Talk
part
that
of
talk.
why. I
so
feel like that's also part of why his draft stock dropped the way it did too.
and
It
It's
is.
Right,
like
but that's
remember,
you're
what I'm
not
saying.
bigger than the program. It's like we gonna humble you and your daddy
right?
and let you know you're not
Because
bigger than the
remember what
program.
we
That's
don't
what it
know.
is.
Exactly,
But remember what
exactly.
we
So
don't
it ain't
know.
like it ain't like they're doing anything in particular. Like as Deion Sanders hasn't done anything that you could say in the media lately, or really like, well, I ain't gonna say ever, but that's actually crazy. Like he hasn't come out. He ain't cursed nobody out. He ain't cursed. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't said
Right, he
nothing
ain't
to
been
disrespect
arrested.
anybody. He ain't said nothing like to disrespect another opponent of Shedeur Sanders, like his competition that he's had. He hasn't said anything crazy. All
And
he
they
said
all be
is,
downplaying
yes,
it.
my son's good. Yes, my son deserves a chance. No, I don't think they're giving him a chance. What is wrong with that? I'm gonna say the same thing if y'all ask me.
He actually kept it a buck because when they asked him a couple questions about his son, maybe getting the start because Flacco was going down, he was like, I don't care nothing about Cleveland. I care about my son, but I don't care nothing about that. I got to get Colorado ready to win this game this
It
weekend.
just
Right.
don't make no sense to me. You walk up to the man and say, "Hey, do you think you should be starting over this guy?" Yeah, I think I'm a pretty good quarterback. Oh, this guy's a problem in the locker room.
Now it's a
I'm a
headline.
problem.
Shedeur says he should
You
be
a problem
starting.
in the locker room. Get out. Get out now.
Yeah,
Stop
I mean,
coming
I
asking
feel like
questions.
there's a lot against him, and I feel like people are looking to trap him into something. I agree with all of that. I agree
That's
with
the
both
perfect
sides.
word. It's a
I
trap.
agree with what
It is a
I
trap.
agree with what Coach Woe is saying on the, hierarchical side and all of that. But definitely it is what it is.
But
It
and
seems
then
like
and
they
there's another
trapping
thing
him,
that we
and I
don't
really don't
know
see like
that
Go ahead,
because
Coach.
remember when you go through the draft process, right? You go to the combine, right? He didn't work out at the combine. Okay, that's fine, right? He also this is a actual report. He didn't meet with certain teams. Why didn't he meet with certain teams? Because he thought he was going in the top 10. So
Right.
all those things. So you got to remember, bruh, teams are trying to interview you. Hey, we want to meet with you because there's a pre-draft process. We don't know what happened in those pre-draft interviews. We don't know why
Right.
he
And
didn't meet with them.
that's
We don't
facts.
know what was said. So that's the thing. That's another unknown. So yeah, it's unknown about putting baggage on him, but then it's also unknown because we don't know why he didn't meet with certain teams. Why not meet with multiple teams? All right, what's your rebuttal for that?
all right, so Deion did the same thing, right? I'm young, but Deion did the same thing, right? He said, "Don't pick me. I'm not going to these meetings because I'm going number one." Did he not?
We can't compare Dion to Shedeur. That's not
And
a
I'm
fair
not.
comparison.
I'm not comparing him to the Shedeur Sanders. What I'm saying is, if I'm his son and I want to exude confidence, and I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with confidence, why am I not saying at least top 10 if all the news and the media is saying I'm supposed to go top 10 and I feel like I'm a top 10 quarterback? I
That
don't want to
is
talk.
true. That is true. And you just said, Coach, that he was better than a lot of the quarterbacks
I
taken
don't want to
before
go.
him.
And I'm telling y'all already, I think I'm good enough to. I don't want to go to a team where I'm backing up. I don't want to go to a team where I'm backing up for 7, 8 years and y'all, and then I'm retired. I'm a
And I feel
retired
like that's
backup.
anybody. I'm coming out of college. I want to go play. I don't
I'm
want to
gonna
be a
have all the
backup to
confidence in the
Lamar Jackson.
world.
I ain't never going to play.
I'm gonna have all the confidence in the world. And I'm trying to figure out why is it always a problem because Baker Mayfield was a complete asshole. Did he slip?
Nah, he went where he needed to
That's a
go.
serious question. Did he slip in the
Nope.
draft stock? No.
Because he
Who
was
the other one?
good.
Just like Baker Mayfield. Well, worse.
Because he was good.
Did he
Didn't they
slip?
win Heisman's though?
But they were worse. They were
did
better
win
football
Heismans.
players, but had
But
worse
hold up,
characters and
hold up.
exuded.
But
And,
the
and,
disconnect,
and,
the
but
disconnect
they
is they were
portrayed
good.
they portrayed themselves as terrible people.
The disconnect is they were good.
Why would you want that as a starting quarterback on your team,
Because
irregardless? Sender for a second. Why would you want Johnny Manziel, as terrible as he is, as a starting quarterback on your football team? He wasn't.
Because now look at him.
He proved that he shouldn't have been a starting quarterback in the NFL.
No, I'm talking about in college.
He was gone quick.
The reason why they didn't
I'm asking you coming out of college, why is an NFL owner, GM,
because he was
head
good.
coach, I would want Johnny Manziel, based looking at his character and his athletics, why his draft stock didn't drop.
Because I'm sure them interviews ain't go well, just like you were saying about Shedeur and his interviews and stuff like that.
You guys are missing. You guys listen. You guys are missing the point. Think about it like this. No, stop. Think about it like this. When you're in high school and you have that 5-star athlete on your team, he gets away with everything. Why? Because
True.
he's good.
True.
No,
But
no.
he shouldn't,
be
is what I'm
late.
saying.
He can be 10 minutes late to practice. He not doing no up downs. But if you be 10 minutes late because you're not a 5-star and you're not good, you doing up downs.
But
That's the
all
way
the
okay,
up
I
downs.
get that. I get that, right?
That's the
But
way it works,
if Johnny Manziel stand up in the team meeting and say, "All right, kiss my ass, I'm out of here," you know what I'm saying?
bro.
And then
Because
look,
in
nothing
college,
happens to him. Nothing
because
happens
in
to him, right?
college he was good.
I'm understanding you. Nothing happens to him. But then the other guy, the wide receiver he throwing to all day, he laugh. He just that's fun. And then the coach say, "Yo, you got to bounce."
Because he didn't win a Heisman.
But he ain't do nothing neither. Is my point.
He
just
did enough,
chilling.
though.
He ain't do nothing.
You're missing
All
the
he do is
disconnect,
giggle.
bro. If they
And
think
he's still balling out for you
okay,
every week.
look,
week in
I'll
and
give
week
you
out.
another example. Same thing in the NFL. If they think you can still play, if you are good, they will tolerate more than if you are past your prime. If they don't think you're good, there's plenty of historic examples, like Kaepernick, for an example. If he was still playing at the highest level, top 5 player in the league, he would have never been, they would have embraced it. But once your play declines, Ray Rice, right? Once your play declines, once you're on the way down and you're not valuable, we don't
Outta there.
tolerate that stuff no more.
Okay, but at
Irvin
least
ain't it no more.
crack.
okay, but
No,
at least
Michael
let me
Irvin
at
was
least let
smoking
me
King Lot before a Cowboys game. Michael Irvin was smoking crack, got caught smoking crack, played the same day. Why? Because he was good.
okay,
He
but what
was
I'm saying
Michael
is
Irvin.
okay, I
That
feel
crack
you on
probably
that.
what
And
made him Michael Irvin for real.
I feel you on that. Coach, and that's reality. That's
ain't
what's
catch
If it
no
was
really
a
crackhead.
practice squad player, oh, you
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah.
Practice
feel-
squad, you out of there. Get out of
I
here.
feel you on that, coach. I feel you on that, coach. That's reality. That's what's really happening in the world. But what I'm saying is, if I'm Shedeur Sanders and I think I'm nice and I haven't done anything, why am I being blackballed damn near?
I do feel
So
that.
why not
He
meet
ain't really
with
do
every?
nothing.
So why
I had
not
a
meet
smoke
with
crack
the
in the parking
teams
lot.
and change their perception? Why not sit
had-
down?
And I feel what you're saying
You
too,
haven't
coach,
even
because that
seen
is
me
a thing.
decline.
Why
You
not?
didn't even give me a chance to decline.
Why not sit down with the teams and change their perception? They never met
Right,
you
because
before.
he did decline some team meets
They're just
and
seeing
some
what they
interviews.
read.
Right,
And
but my
then
whole thing is, why am I changing your perception?
that's bad
And you
advice.
already had a perception of me before you
Because
met
it's
me.
the
and I
most
ain't do
important
nothing.
job interview in
That's
your
true
life.
too.
Because it's the most
It
important
is.
job interview in your life. You've all
That's
code switched.
facts.
Man, at the end of the day, he's not his dad.
You've
Like, I'm
all
sorry to say it. Like, you cannot carry yourself the way Dion carried himself. Like,
right.
I don't care if you do think that you're
You
as
haven't.
nice as you were. Like, we're not
Right.
taking nothing from Shedeur. Like, he
No.
did what he did in his
You
college
haven't.
career.
You haven't
But
went to
If you want the
32
job, you're gonna do them
interviews.
32 interviews.
It's the most important job interview of your life, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to all 32.
Bro. You want to meet
I'm
twice?
taking all them
It's just
flights.
let's talk.
Hey,
All
Let's
y'all
talk
wanna
about
bus.
it.
I'll
Yeah.
meet y'all.
Either way,
Yeah.
as a coach,
I
what
had
would you
64
do?
interviews.
As a coach though, you done picked the man up now. You done got him on your team. You're not gonna give him a chance after all of that.
Now that's
At
a
this
different.
point, I'm gonna be
That's
like,
a.
all right, let's see what you
But
can
that's
do.
a different conversation because
Let's
that's
see
the
what you can do,
Fansky.
big guy.
And for
You ain't even
whatever
want to come
reason,
here. Let's see what you can
he
do.
didn't like Shedeur.
Bro, he's not good. Can we stop? Can we stop?
That's yet
All
to
right.
be seen.
Right.
We'll
We're
see
gonna
this-
see, coach.
Bro,
We're gonna
That's
see.
yet to be seen.
All right,
Okay.
so
I
I'm gonna
bet
give you an example.
It's fair to say
We
that
gotta
right
move
now
on. I'm
he's
gonna
not
give you
an
an
NFL
example though.
quarterback.
I'm gonna
He's
give you an
not.
example though. I'm gonna give you an example of somebody that went high and now look at him. And then we gotta move on.
I
Anthony
think I know who
Richardson
you
got
gonna say.
drafted. What pick was Anthony Richardson picked?
way too high.
He had almost next to nothing stat wise in college that
Yeah.
mattered and got drafted high. Now look at him.
Because these people
We
don't
can't
know
even
how to
find
evaluate.
him.
They don't know what they're evaluating. That happens all the time.
Can't even find this mug.
And then
Hey,
But
sure.
undrafted
Shedeur gets
dudes.
slid all the way to the 5th
Right.
I just
after
think it's
completing
unfair.
70% of his passes, playing a lot of football. But Anthony
I don't-
Richardson go top 5, top 10. And now look at him.
My last thing is, I think
Johnny Manziel, same thing.
I think Shedeur didn't help himself, but I still don't think it's fair. Like I think he's being treated unfairly, but I agree.
It's the NFL.
I think it is a little
man.
bit of
He didn't help
unfairness.
himself.
It's the NFL,
But it's the league.
bro.
They don't care about that.
Right.
It's
But honestly, the only thing he could have done, the only way he could have helped himself is to just shut the fuck up completely.
Bro,
And that's damn near impossible for
And they
some
wouldn't
people.
let him shut up. They wouldn't
It's
even let
white
him. He tried to
billionaires.
mime one interview, and then that was a problem.
Right. We shouldn't
You
even be
can't win
hearing
from
from a
losing.
third string. We shouldn't even be hearing from a third string quarterback. That's the only change.
I ain't ever heard from a third string quarterback.
I agree
We
with
don't
that.
even
We
know who
shouldn't
the
even
third
be
strings
hearing
are.
from a third
They got
string
the
quarterback.
microphones right in bro face.
In bro face. They pulling up. They at his crib.
So how was practice today? Like,
How
bruh.
practice,
They waiting
bruh?
for him in his locker. They're
Did
in
you
his
get those
locker
first
waiting
string
for him.
reps yet?
Right.
Did you get those first string reps? No? I know.
All
We
right.
watched.
So how do you feel?
All right, we gotta go. We gotta go
How
to
you
our
feel about the
other.
Is it cold?
Hold on. We gotta
Did the
go to
bench
this
get cold
other.
up?
So hold on. So the next thing is, how are you a professional play of the week? How are you a professional doing stuff like this? And we
This better
already
be-
talked about it, but I'm gonna use it again because this is what I had.
This
All
better
right?
be Daniel Falele from the Ravens.
Nah, it's not. It's this. Bro,
Dang, jet stream.
like it wasn't just no, he like,
I just thought about something, but it's not. Never mind. It's not appropriate to say on.
go ahead. Nah, this the StreetsCenter Podcast.
I think both of them dudes is a little sweet. I think I just realized what two players it was.
Yeah.
I think they both might bat, on the other side. Not saying I have anything against,
Because I'm gonna
The
tell you right
implications
now,
here are
I would have
wild.
ripped that helmet off.
but
I would've-
they might have.
Would have had his helmet, his face mask, and I would have been working
think-
underneath.
No, they
You
might
think
have.
Jalen Ramsey liked it?
They might have.
Because that looked
I'm
wild,
not
bro.
playing. That's crazy. That is insane.
He spit on that
But
man.
yeah, I mean, he weird for that, man.
That was a breakup?
Yeah, that's what
He is something.
you left me on scene.
Come on, man. Come on, man. He said, "Hey, you ain't like what I did yesterday."
Yo.
Right.
That's
thing
wild.
about- I think what everybody tend to miss with the professional football is professional. The word professional. That word here it got lost in with all professional sports right now. It's that professional word is being lost, and with it, there's no discipline in the locker rooms. That's
Right.
So it's
Yes.
the coaches.
because if you had discipline in the locker room where you have even veterans on the team, they would talk to a younger guy when they come in the door. It ain't so much the coach, but it's also the other players. And see, that's the whole problem with it is that professionalism has left the building. It don't
Yeah.
even with them no more because it's the way the generation has changed. It got unprofessional. They unprofessional. That's the bottom.
Right. And it's no accountability. And you can't,
Right.
it's hard to hold millionaires accountable though.
It's like what we
I mean,
say.
not really.
It's like what
When
we
you
say.
start docking that pay,
No, it
Yeah,
is.
but say in the military right now, hey, we all gonna die. We let these soldiers right now go out here and fight a war for us because right now it's unprofessional. It's the way it ain't just in football. All sports, all professions. Professionalism just goes out the window. And
I'm with you. Because it's in schools, the teachers acting crazy.
I mean, and that goes back to people not being able to regulate their emotions, right?
Right.
People don't know how to cope
Right, you go.
appropriately. So, like that's the biggest thing. They didn't know how to regulate their emotions at the time. Cause it's like, look, we play sports. We know it gets cruddy in the trenches. You gonna say some things, it happens.
You're going to feel
right?
away.
Period. But for you to spit on somebody, and I really think that the NFL is probably going to start imposing heavier sanctions on that because it's happened too many times this season.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Because you
to
got to
me.
think. You got to think what's going to happen after something like that takes place. Dude, the sideline can clear. And we're
Right.
talking about football players.
It can be a malice in the palace,
It's going to be a stampede. It's going to be worse than the
Times
stuff
100.
that happened in basketball. We talking about NFL players.
Hey, this is. Do
Right,
y'all
with
remember
helmets.
that? Y'all remember that fight a long time ago between Florida International and Miami, and where it
That's
was
crazy.
like the whole benches cleared. They were swinging helmets. They was
Yeah.
throwing benches.
It wasn't just the benches. Mugs was coming out of the bleachers.
Yeah,
Of course.
That low-key happened at Grambling. The
It did just
Grambling,
happen.
what you call game? That low-key that happened.
yeah.
See what you're gonna start. You know what I mean? Spitting on people like the dude did at the beginning of the season, Jalen Carter. Bro, come on, really?
And then also, I get it. I hear y'all, and I feel like, he probably thought he could try Jalen Ramsey. He probably felt like Jalen Ramsey a sucker. But you get one of these dudes that's not wrapped too tight already, But it's over for you. Like
Yeah,
NFL
for
players
sure.
have killed people. Like it's happened. So I'm just like, I don't understand why people feel
Right. Not
like
everybody gonna
it's
be
okay
Dak
to
with it.
go around doing that.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who I
you can
know and
see
you
how
don't know.
because even how Dak reacted when Jalen spit on him. That ain't what happened with Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey said, "Oh, I'm gonna put hands on you real quick."
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna elevate the
and
next
remember,
time. I
Dak
feel like
spit first.
And he even said that. He was like, it ain't about football after that.
Right.
Like,
Nope.
it's forget football
That's
after
why
that.
I
I
like
don't
what
care.
Tomlin said. He said, "I don't know. I don't have no answers on how you should react to being spit on. Act accordingly." That's
You
what Tomlin
can't.
said.
Because
He
you
said, "Do what
literally
comes
can't.
natural." It's the ultimate sign of disrespect, bruh.
It is. It is.
And that's why. All right, let's get into some stuff so we can get up through. What's next?
NFL break and
NFC Week 11 MVP. Who you got?
Week
you
11 MVP.
I like Young.
Bryce Young?
Yes, sir.
He had a good game.
He
Yes, sir.
did.
I don't know what
448
the Panthers trying to do, but
He had
Bryce looked good.
yards. He had 33 of 45 passing.
Dang.
That's right.
Come on, quarterback coach. How you like Bryce?
And by the
Yeah,
way,
it was
I did my homework.
I like that you had Bryce ready in the pocket because I did see Bryce. He had a good game.
Bryce
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm
That's right.
not sold on him still, though. I think he's not the typical quarterback, and I think he's going to have, games like that, but it's not going to be a consistent thing with him.
Right.
But
And-
to
and
be
I think
fair,
it
that
just-
wasn't your question.
Right.
I know. I'm just saying. I was just talking on Bryce. I was just talking on Bryce. He could be your Week 11 MVP. I'm not mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
400 plus yards.
Right.
Passing rate was probably crazy, and they got the dub.
Right.
And that's what really matters. Who you got? Who you got, Coach?
No, man, I
Shaq?
agree with that. I'm good with that. I agree with that one.
You good with Bryce?
Yeah.
I like Bryce. We sticking with Bryce?
Yep.
I like
All right,
George Pickens.
All right, let's break down the NFC though.
Now, NFC. Now, okay, Bryce was with the NFC, but you want AFC. AFC, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen.
I mean,
Buffalo Bills.
come on. Six
Yeah.
tutties,
Yeah.
3 passing, 3
Yeah,
rushing.
I'm gonna say that's a
Trust that.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
Hey,
We know.
What's up, Coach? What's up with the thumbs down, Coach?
Because he had 2 picks, a fumble.
He had 6 tutties.
Yeah, but 3 of the rushing was -1 yard. It was like tush push. Come on, man.
He did a
Come on,
backflip.
man. Who else having 6 touchdowns?
Man,
had
it
6
was tush
touchdowns.
push.
19
don't
of
count.
30. He was 19 of 30 in the pass.
That's horrible.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not
Coach, I know you taking
horrible.
19 for 30.
Come on now.
Nah, man. How many picks he throw? It was 2, right?
Coach, I know you taking 19 for 30.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I just don't like Josh Allen, bro. He be flopping.
Yeah, see
You're a
that?
quarterback
You
coach.
don't like him, but he
Yeah.
produced.
Yeah.
Come on.
And you don't
Josh
like
Allen be-
Shedeur?
Okay.
Because I'm a realist. I watch his game. He not good.
Mechanics, bro, alone. Mechanics alone. You not picking him over Josh Gabriel, Dylan Gabriel, bro?
Help you out, coach. I'm gonna help you out. How about Jordan Brooks with Miami? They took Washington. He had 20 tackles.
Yeah, that was crazy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
20 tackles in one game?
He had
Yeah.
20 tackles in one game against Washington. I can't even. And I love my team, but the boy put the work in. Jordan Brooks put the work in.
That's crazy. 20 tackles in one game? When the last time that happened?
Right. That boy put that work in on him. He gave him the business.
I mean, but when you think about it, Miami ain't got nobody else. So if he wasn't getting them tackles, they was probably gonna have a lot of touchdowns.
Hey, somebody must have promised him something. I don't know how it works.
That was one of his. That was one of the things on his contract. You got to have one game of 20 tackles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna go with the kicker from Denver.
Yeah. Without that leg, they would have lost that game to the Chiefs.
I'm good with
He
that.
is clutch. That was a whole field goal game, wasn't it?
He made all 5.
Yeah. That's a good look. All right, but who we looking at in the NFC? Because now it's all jumbled up. It looked crazy. Everybody pretty much got the same record.
I still like the Eagles. I still think they're a powerhouse out there.
And
They
you got
gonna be
who?
a team.
And you got the
Eagles,
Rams.
Eagles.
They sitting on the stack over there. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody else is the Bears with 7 to
But
3.
it's the Bears. Like, I hate Chicago.
I ain't worried about the Bears. Go ahead, Niche. I ain't worried about them.
It's the Bears, bro. And I feel like after we lost to them, when we should have beat them,
Right.
that sent them on this little winning, run. Like We did that.
It
We did
boosted
that.
their
And I-
morale. Thank you,
Yeah,
Commanders.
for
Not a
sure.
morale
Y'all went and gave him a little kick in the kabook, and
Did
now
because
they
like
think they
boy,
it.
he ain't that. Like he ain't that.
Right. Caleb, all right.
I
I
mean,
like
he's from
Caleb.
here
Coach,
and all, but you know,
Coach, what you guys say about Caleb Williams? How you feel about Caleb? Where the coach at? Is he not sitting
he
right there?
frozen.
He there.
I think he frozen. Hey, Trey.
Man.
Trey says he not saying right there.
Oh,
But hold on, look though. So
No way.
right now, Eagles 8-2, Rams 8-2, Bears 7-3, Bucks 6-4. Why did 8-4? Okay.
But
Seattle
49
7-3.
49ers 7-4, Seahawks 7-3. Then you got the
Packers 6-3-1.
right. Your Packers is 6-3-1, right? Lions 6-4, Buccaneers 6-4, Panthers
That's
6
the
and
top 9 teams right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody else, like, come on, they're in the basement. They're in the basement.
And that's the crazy part. It's like all the people that's good is good and got the same record. And everybody else is like 3-8, 2-9.
And they all got the same
Right.
record too.
It's ridiculous. I hate it.
It's
Now,
4-5, 4-6, 3-7, 3-7, 3-8, 2-8, 2-9.
Yeah.
now go over to the AFC though. You got the Patriots at 9-2.
I think they're the best team to add.
Broncos is 9-2.
I'm not sold on them.
Not worried about Drake
Y'all
May.
not sold on the Broncos? Now hold on. Why y'all not sold on the Broncos? I want to know.
I'm
Because
good
their
with 'em.
defense is good. Their defense
I
is
want to know
great.
too.
I'm good with
But
them.
I'm not sold on Bo Nix. Just like you're not sold on Drake May, I'm not sold on
I'm
Bo
not
Nix.
sold on Drake May,
'Cause-
but I
'cause
am
let's
sold
be
on Bo
honest-
Nix.
Nick's been doing what needs to be done though to put them in
Hold on.
position
First
to
of all-
win.
First of all, he should have got his ass beat for being drunk in a Hyundai. Bo Nix did it. He did it. But first of all, let's keep it a buck. When they played that game and had to score 30 points in the fourth quarter, that was alarming.
You know, the thing is, they got a whole segment about NFL millionaires still use their raggedy cars and they still ain't got up to date.
Hey, look, who was that that's still driving an Acura to work? That
Hey,
was
wait,
Kawhi
man.
Leonard.
One for
He was
a
pushing the
Bronco
old
in
school act.
high school.
He had the
Ain't
truck.
nothing wrong with that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
Kawhi
no,
had
but
the
like
truck.
Bo Nix, if without his defense helping keep him in games,
Right.
it's not like he's off the charts with his passing.
It's
He ain't even
complimentary
doing a lot
football
with his
though.
leg. I
Right.
get you. But it's
Right.
not really though, because the defense be putting him in good positions to go win the
Okay,
game.
defense. But that's what the defense is supposed to do, right?
True.
They supposed to.
But
They supposed to do
he
that.
also puts the defense in
he-
some bad positions.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Drake May-
has he put them in more bad positions than good positions though?
Yeah, they win because of defense, and I'm gonna stay on
I
that.
don't
But
know.
Drake
I
May,
don't know.
but the Patriots
them
be
having
winning
to
because
come
Drake
back-
May.
You just said they had to come back from 30 points,
Yeah, and if the defense didn't get them stops to get him the ball back,
but he still got to score.
Right.
that's
He
true.
still got to do that.
That's
Right.
true. I'm just saying, I gotta see more from Bo Nix. That's all I'm saying. I'm
mean,
not
I
sold
think-
on Bo
I think
Nix.
he's
So when it
doing-
comes to playoffs, when we talking about the playoffs, I ain't worried about no Bo Nix.
I think he's doing right now what
Meanwhile-
any good quarterback does.
The thing about the Broncos that's going to help them and help Bo Nix is that they got a great coach.
Right.
And I think the same can be
Mhm.
said about the Patriots with Vrabel and Drake May and the way they defense play and the way they run the ball. They got 3 dudes that can run the ball in New England.
I think
You seen
And
Big
don't
Play
forget about
Trey?
the Colts. Don't forget about the Colts now. The Colts is 8-2.
I forgot about him, Pops. I'm sorry. I forgot
I was
about
about
him.
to say, yeah, the Colts is the problem
I'm
too.
sleep on them.
They
I'm
8-2.
sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping on the Colts now. Indiana Jones, B.
It ain't even
Yeah.
about Indiana Jones. It's about Jonathan Taylor and the way they play defense too.
You're right.
And yeah, they got a good squad.
Because
And
think about
I
this.
do like if I'm looking at Indiana Jones, Drake May, and Bo Nix, I'm taking Indiana Jones over that trio right
Oh, you
there.
tripping?
Right.
You
Every time.
tripping?
I might be, but I will trip. I think he's more. I think he has the most experience. I think that for a player that got fairly used to losing, to be able to still be able to manage the game this way, he's showing me a lot.
I'm about to
that I
take you
haven't
somewhere,
been able to
Chuck.
feed
I'm about to
yet
take you
from
somewhere.
Drake May or Bo Nix. Take me
Let
there.
me take you somewhere real quick.
Take me there. What do I need? A raincoat? What do I
Just
need?
like we just seen the other day, we seen Indiana Jones had the same kind of game this year already. Sam Darnold and Indiana Jones, they may have good games. They may have a great year. because we've seen the same thing from Sam Darnold last year. They're doing great. But when we get to them games, they still going to turn into pumpkins.
We don't
Because
know that
Sam
about
Darnold
Indiana.
went up against the Rams and turned into a pumpkin. You see what
We
I'm
don't
saying?
know that about Indiana.
I do, because they played nobody for real, and those teams that he did play and lose to were actually good teams.
Right.
But
Now hold on, because you give Buckeyes hell for not having or playing anybody in their schedule, but you're gonna let Indiana Jones?
it's the
You gonna bow without playing anybody?
NFL. It's the
Come on, man.
NFL.
You
It's
right.
different.
It's the NFL, but it's some trash teams in the NFL.
But hold on. So I got
But
a
they could
question. So I got a
lose.
question, Dandre, because you keep bringing that the defenses when we talking about quarterbacks,
Defense
right?
wins championships.
Understood. So out of Indianapolis, the Patriots, and Denver, whose defense are you taking?
Hold on, say him again. Say it again.
Out of
Top three
Indianapolis,
AFC.
the Patriots, and Denver, who you taking?
I'm gonna take the
Patriots, Denver Colts.
I'm going with Broncos.
I'm going with Denver. I was about to say,
Going Broncos.
I'm taking the Patriots defense.
Okay.
we
Well,
gonna see.
guess what? You're gonna see it. You're gonna
We gonna see.
you're gonna see it.
Okay.
So they gonna meet each
Okay,
other.
I'm here. I'm here to see it. I want to see the AFC come down to the wire.
Now, I do think I think Denver's offense is more complete than those other teams.
Because now,
That's
hold
why
on,
I
bruh.
think that's why I'm like it's complimentary to me. I mean,
That's how you went.
And
That's how.
I think they have a better offensive scheme with that.
All right, just hear me out though.
I think Vrabel's better is more defensive coach.
Chuck, and you know this.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the playoffs, right? What do they do most in the playoffs?
Who?
Run the ball and play defense. Any team. That's what you want to do in the playoffs. You want to be able to run the ball.
You could try to. You could
and
try
play
to run the ball
defense.
and play defense.
New England can run the ball better than all of those teams.
They can all run the ball.
No, not the Broncos.
The Broncos
Not like
run
the
the ball
Patriots.
pretty well. They got
Not like the Patriots, though.
But then you
Trey
going
Henderson, Travion Henderson. Have you seen
already
him?
wait, because now you're going against what you already said. Because just like everybody else, the Broncos can step their game up more so too when the playoffs kick off.
That's
Okay,
true. That's true.
Okay,
I'm just
but
saying I
hold
believe in the New England running game and their defense than I do theirs. That's just me.
It's gonna
But
make
Denver has the 4th ranked running defense in the league right now.
right.
That's cool. That's cool. They can play defense. I already agreed to that. Their defense is good.
But it's not just defense; it's the run defense. It's different. You just
Okay.
said that
But when they play-
they're gonna
when
want to
they
run
got
the
a
ball
good-
in the postseason, and if their run defense is what 88.5. They let people get 88.5 yards running the ball on average.
I hear
Hey,
you.
Coach, I'm with
I'm
you.
just telling you what I like from my optics and watching these games. I like what I see out of the Patriots more than I do see from Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. That's all.
I feel like you hating on Bo Nix a little bit, but that's okay.
All
That's a
I
little
said is I
bit.
need to see more.
Just a little
I
bit.
told him I'm not sold. That's all I said. I need to see more.
That's fair. That's fair. You
That's
ain't
all.
got to be sold. You ain't got to
But
be
I'm taking
sold.
Indiana
The
Jones
record
over both
speaks,
of those
though.
quarterbacks too.
Right. That's true. The record is the record.
Yeah.
I like Indiana Jones over both of those quarterbacks.
Nah,
I just
man.
I just
Nah.
do. I think his experience is going to take him further.
And they
It's gonna
can run
take
the ball
him
too, which
further.
helps Indiana Jones because you got
That's what I'm
Jonathan
saying.
Taylor in your backfield. That opened up
Right.
for the quarterback to have a day.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. Take who you want to take. I like the Patriots. I'll give Denver number 2 in the AFC.
You got the Colts,
And then
then you got
I don't like the Colts.
Chargers and the Bills. 7-3 for Bills, 7-4 for Chargers.
I don't know what's going on with the Bills, but if let me tell you this, if Josh Allen got to score 6 touchdowns every game for them to win, that's not a winning recipe.
They I don't know, what is it, that coaching? Like, do they need a new coach?
They have talked about Sean McDermott being left or moved, but I think it's more than that. Josh Allen doesn't have any real receivers.
He doesn't. But why?
I think the teams that James Cook is facing, all right, we seen you go off last year. You're not doing that this year, bruh.
What happened to these
Because James
receivers,
Cook was the man last year.
James Cook, he's still the man. He still
He still gets old.
Yeah.
But it's not enough anymore.
Now,
We
it's
got
never
tape
enough.
on
You
you.
gotta
it's
rely
never
on your
enough from the
tight ends a
running
lot.
back. It's
Yeah.
never going to be enough from the running back. You
Yeah.
always got to have it. It's the NFL. You're not going to
let's
get that
talk
far off just a running
Jonathan
game.
Taylor.
the
Indiana
Red
Jones.
Chiefs. The Red got me, I don't know what the heck, because these were two teams that were out there at one point. Now they're both at 5-5. That's the Ravens and the Chiefs. It's kind of like, what the heck going on with they franchise?
Well, I can tell you what that is. Lamar got hurt on the one hand.
And they had a couple of close losses early.
The Chiefs did too.
The Chiefs
They lost to Buffalo by a point.
Right.
They lost, like they had a lot of close losses early.
Couple of close losses
tell you like
where they
this.
scored a lot of points. They scored a lot of points, so their defense is ass. But they gonna score a lot of points every week in and week out. They have the capability of scoring a lot of points.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
the Ravens gonna be okay, I believe.
That kind of explains 5-5 for me. You got a bad offense. Lamar was out for however many weeks, and now you know what I'm saying they're trying to climb back, and they doing pretty good. I mean, they got a good
on a 4-game
team.
winning streak.
The Chiefs have a bad team.
They have I don't know what it is about the Chiefs, but I'm gonna tell you this: if they make it to the playoffs, I wouldn't want to play them.
Never.
Well, we know that.
They know.
Yeah, we know that.
You said what, Pop?
I don't think the Chiefs gonna make it to the playoffs.
Oh, you tripping?
Stop
You
it.
tripping? Come on,
It's the
Pops. I know they
Chiefs.
5-5, but it's 8 weeks left.
It's in the script. They got Mahomes.
Stop with that script shit. I told you about that. Stop it.
It's in the
Especially
script.
this year.
Okay.
Man,
I mean, I
given
feel like
Sunday this year,
if
any
they
given
don't make
Sunday,
it to
you
the
can get whooped.
postseason, if they don't make it to the postseason, that'll be great for football.
That'd be crazy.
Right.
I think
That'd
it
be
would
crazy.
too. I agree with that. But it's in the script. Come on, they 5-5. They got all these other AFC teams with these young quarterbacks looking good. Mahomes about to go off in the playoffs.
He is.
I just want to know, can I get a quarterback that's going to stick around for more than a year or two? God dang.
Don't do your quarterback like that, because when he come back next year and start balling, you're gonna be back on that train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and invest everything in Jaden Daniels, because that's y'all guy. If he don't work
that's
out,
your
it's
guy.
gonna be another.
Don't do him
So,
like
Pop,
that.
The thing is, right? Because I'm a Commanders fan too, Pops. I'm from here.
Appreciate it.
So the real thing is, Jaden has to bulk up. He too small. For him to run as much as he does, he gotta put some more weight on him.
Protection, wear more protection.
Yeah, like he's not it's just not gonna be as easy, to do what he did the first season. Like, it's not.
I think it's
You
the
got
style,
size on
because
him.
he plays the position
different.
like he's built like Cam Newton,
No,
And he ain't.
and he not.
And he ain't.
Coach, remember RG3? Same body frame and everything. And once he got
Don't
bruised,
Just a little,
Honestly,
RG3
RG was
just
a little thicker.
shorter.
RG was a little thicker.
right.
Yeah, he
Little
was
bit.
shorter too.
I don't know about them knees though. Them knees
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's like freak accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
Because even when he dislocated his elbow, I thought it was broken.
Right.
When I first saw it, I was like, that joint is
It
done.
looked crazy.
It's
It came
over
out
for
this end.
everything. But when they said it was no fracture, I'm like, all right, bet. Like,
All right, we got a chance.
yeah. But the boy is good.
Right.
We just have to put more pieces
Protect
around him.
him.
We don't have any really elite receivers. Like, we don't have a receiving core that's elite.
Right.
Like, our best
McLaurin.
receiver is Terry McLaurin.
and he
And
out.
he been out almost
And
all
he's been
season.
all season, basically.
Debo's not
Like,
a Debo's
were
not a
playing teams, and
one
this is
kind
what
of
I was
receiver.
saying. This is what I was saying to Dallas fans. I'm like, y'all keep hooting and hollering and ranting and raving because y'all beat us with a fourth string receiver. Like, I don't understand.
First of all, take it easy, coach, because Dallas fans
No,
do that
I ain't
every
taking
game.
it easy
They're
on
excited
them.
they beat the Raiders the other night.
Well, a win is
You
a
know what
win
I'm
in
saying?
their eyes,
They gonna win the
Right.
Super Bowl now because they beat the
see,
Raiders.
when we lost to Miami, they was all jokes. It's Miami. I'm like, but Miami just blew Buffalo out.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that was crazy. See,
So
that's why I'm not.
it's
See,
just
Buffalo in
Miami.
trouble.
Now, we should have won the game, period.
Right.
Shouldn't even been in that position. Ooh, the kicker.
But
I
you ain't
can't.
got your quarterback. Nothing matters when you ain't got your quarterback.
Forget all of that. Forget all of that. Mariota played well enough to win the freaking game.
Right.
The boy missed the kick to win the game. Period. He's a scrub. He should have been released. Matter of
get
fact, he
fired.
wouldn't have been getting on a plane with me. I would have burned his plane ticket. Stay in
Damn.
Madrid. Like, none of that.
My
Stay
goodness.
with that.
Damn, she said I would have
Can I
burned
get
his
home?
plane ticket.
I would have burned that joint.
Coach said
I would have
can't
took his
get
ID.
home?
You know you need ID to get on the plane. I would have
You
hit
need
all
a
his stuff.
passport. You need a
Right.
passport to hide that joint. I'm going to take it with me. Matter of fact.
he been left.
Walk home. Walk.
Right. Right.
Matter of fact, don't even
Hitchhike.
come back here.
Yeah, and
Find
I
yourself
mean,
somewhere else to
it's
be.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we lost like that and Mario threw that interception. But it's like he did play well enough to win the game. He shouldn't even been in that position.
Right.
Right. I feel you. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through this week's week 12 games, make our picks,
All right.
and we're gonna touch on some of these teams as we go through them. And that's how we're gonna wrap this up.
All right.
Well, Pop's coming off. I gotta go.
See,
All
Pop.
right, Pops.
Hey, Mark.
Thanks for joining us.
Mark, I got that for you.
I'm ready
Mark,
for that.
you 30. You see it on this thing? I'm 30.
Pops, love y'all.
I'm 30,
Bye,
Pops.
All right.
Pops is wild.
For the game.
All right. First game of the week, Bills and Texans. And we just talked about the
Buffalo.
Bills. I'm taking the
going Buffalo.
Texans. I'm taking the
I'm gonna
Texans.
take them.
Bills, Texans. I'll take the Texans in that.
Texans been playing good football. And I don't know what's up with the Bills.
I'm gonna take
Because
Buffalo.
like I said, if Josh Allen got to score 6 touchdowns, that ain't going to work. And not against
like
the
the way-
Texans defense.
I like when Houston I like when these mediocre teams beat these so-called good teams or these, you know what I'm saying? I want to see, I like Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the Texans.
like
They
the-
just
you
been
want to see the
playing better
underdog
football
do
than
they
the
better.
Bills lately.
fair.
All right. Colts, Chiefs. Woo! Now we're gonna see what's up with the Colts.
And
Now
I'm
we're gonna see
taking the
what
Colts.
Indiana Jones gonna do.
And I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah, I think
know
I'm gonna
you
take
is.
the too. I think I'm gonna
I'm
take the
taking the
Colts too.
Chiefs.
That defense going
Yeah, because you don't want to bet against Mahomes. Go ahead,
They
say
can
it.
do
that
it.
defense. Nah, that defense gonna show them something.
We're gonna see.
Go ahead. We
We're
gonna
gonna see. Because one thing you can't bet against is Mahomes and Andy Reid. And I'm taking them over Indiana Jones any day of the week. And Mr. Shane Steichen. Yeah, all right. Seahawks, Titans.
Seattle.
I'm gonna take Seattle, but that's because JSN and their defense. Because
That's easily Seattle. I was trying to think about what's the Titans record? Do they have
trash and trash. They like 2-8, 1-9. I don't know. Trash.
I haven't seen
They
them win.
1-9.
Drake,
I was saying, I haven't
please.
seen them
You
win
talk
a
about
game.
trash.
I
They
haven't seen them win a
1-9,
game.
boy.
I don't even know who they beat because I haven't seen them win a game.
But they want a close one to somebody crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna find out for you. Hold on a second.
What's the
They
next
beat
game?
the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Don't find out.
by
They
1
beat
point.
Arizona.
By 1 point.
Yep. 22-20.
That's a game they could have won.
Yeah, because I don't know what's up with the Cardinals. They need to get it together. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Seahawks over the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see them Packers? Did y'all see Michael Parsons come up at the end? Because James Winston thought he was about to do some Hail Mary bullshit. And Michael was like, nah, not up in here. Not up in here.
Jameis, though. I love Jameis. I'm sorry.
I love Jameis. He can be my teammate any day. Coach.
That's my guy.
He can come in and talk to the team. He's a hell of a dude.
Yeah, he's just one of them guys. Like, you just like to have him around. It don't even matter.
You know,
You
and that's
just want
us
him
saying
around.
that. There's dudes that's in the league that play with him say the same thing. They love Jameis. They don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And he was good. He
I'm
just
gonna go Green Bay though. Y'all in Lambeau?
Yeah, it's in Lambeau.
I guess I'm gonna roll with y'all.
I'm gonna take the Packers, and of course I'm a Packers fan, but I just don't like what I've been seeing from the Vikings and JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, they
It's like, it's
too
not even about the
inconsistent.
Packers.
Yeah, they're
When
very
Justin
inconsistent.
Jefferson starts chirping and showing frustration, that's not a good look. So we're gonna put belt to ass. That's why I'm not worried about none of the NFC North. Like, they're all doing good, and that's cute, but it's still our division. I ain't worried about no
you
Bears.
just don't know. You just don't know which Vikings team is gonna show up. Like, I feel like
That's
you
true.
know,
It's
it's
not
really
about
a
the
toss-up. It
Vikings.
could be a toss-up, but you just don't know which one gonna show up.
You don't know which JJ McCarthy is gonna show up.
That's true too.
Because the Vikings go Viking. They're going to do what they
Yeah.
always do. They're going to run the ball. They're going to play good defense. But it comes down to JJ. And I'm going to take Jordan Love over JJ all day.
Yeah, I'll
Give me
take
the pack. Give me the pack.
We got the Packers on that.
Another win for the Ravens. Jets-Ravens.
The Ravens, yeah.
They about to go on a 5-game winning streak. That's crazy.
It was
About to be-
expected though.
It was. Once Lamar came back, we knew it was going to be. All right, that's an easy one. Giants-Lions. I don't know what's going on with the Lions. I'm not going to take the Giants, but I don't know what's going on with the Lions. Maybe they can figure this out.
I mean, it's like what everybody thought. I mean,
The coordinator thing?
Kind of fluky, the coordinator thing. It is what it is.
They 7-3,
feel that.
right? Or 6-4?
7-4.
7-4.
Yeah, hold on. They 6-4.
6-4. Yeah, I figured they were 7-3 or 6-4. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Lions though.
Same. I don't got the Giants beating now.
Now Jameis come out there. I don't know if Dart gonna be back, but you got to be careful when Jameis playing.
That's true.
You got to be careful when Jameis playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what you want, but famous Jameis can do his thing. You feel me?
He can. He
He famous Jameis for a reason now. Like, he throw picks, but he also throw TDs.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me the Lions though. They should win.
Same.
Okay. Here's a test. Actually, no, because I think Aaron gonna be out. Bears, Steelers. Aaron probably not playing.
I got Chicago, but even though I really want the Steelers to win, I feel like Chicago gonna do that.
I want
Who's playing quarterback?
Too.
Huh?
Who's playing quarterback?
I think Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph.
Your boy had surgery, right? Didn't Aaron Rodgers have surgery? Or
no, I think they said he didn't need it. But I think he's still going to be out a couple games. I think he's still going to be out a couple games still.
If he's playing, I would have took Chicago. But if he's not playing, I would have took the Steelers. But if he's not playing, I would take Chicago.
I don't think he's playing this week for sure.
I'll take Chicago.
Let me double check for you, though.
Don't double check.
I'm double checking. Call me discount double check.
I already said what I said. If Rodgers is playing, I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah. Chicago.
It says he may play through the injury.
Then I'll take the Bears.
No,
that boy.
He's going. Oh, because he's playing through the injury.
I'll take the Bears. The Bears.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this real quick. He said, yeah, he's still trying to play this week, so we probably ain't gonna find out until
probably a game time decision for the most part.
Fuck it, I'll take the Bears.
I'm taking the Bears anyway. I don't like what I've been seeing from the Steelers overall, and the Bears been winning games regardless.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Patriots, Bengals. Patriots. I don't know though. Hold on. I don't think Joey B gonna be back this game. Huh?
I said Jamar suspended for this game, ain't he?
Yeah, but they got T. Higgins.
Yeah, but
he had number one too. I'm just saying.
T is my boy, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. And they got some other people that can catch. I don't know. It might be a game, but I'm gonna take the Patriots. The Browns might get a win this weekend. That's nice. Browns, Raiders.
Yeah, the toilet bowl. Well, yeah.
I'm taking the Browns. Shedeur gonna get that first win against the Raiders.
I hope he does.
I'm pulling for him. It's in Vegas too.
I hope he does.
Browns. Shedeur and Myles Garrett. Because Myles been low key chirping like, yeah, I want Shedeur. Put Shedeur in there. Let's see what the boy got. You know what I'm saying? When your top dog tell you that, you might want to go ahead and put him in. And then if he not good, then,
yeah.
Because
I want Cleveland to win. I know I got to pick an upset for this week.
We got some other games though. I'm going with Cleveland too. Just because the Raiders, you know what's crazy?
Garbage.
They're so trash that Ashton Genty can't even get started.
No.
There's 1.4 yards before he gets contact.
Yeah.
He not even able to get across the line of scrimmage before getting
that's on average. He getting hit in the backfield.
That's what I'm saying. But on average, 1.4 before contact.
1.4 before contact.
That's nuts.
Half the time he barely getting out the backfield. Half the time
that's infuriating, honestly.
So as much as I want to talk trash and talk shit about Geno not being that guy at quarterback, he not getting protection for us to even see.
Right.
That's sad. So yeah. give me the Browns. Jags, Cardinals.
I'm
taking the Jags.
The Jags kind of bowling right now. So, but see,
the Cardinals
that's the thing.
not.
You don't know, but you don't know which Arizona team is going to show up.
That's true.
That's what I'm
because Jacoby, I don't know what he, you never know what he's going to come out and do.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
You going to take the Cardinals?
Yeah, it's time for Jags to catch a L.
Yeah, I might.
They got enough L's.
I think I'm going to roll with the Cardinals too on this one.
Okay, I'm going Jags. I like sunshine. Yeah. All right. Game of the week, Eagles, Cowgirls. Now, let's talk about these Cowgirls for a second.
Wow.
Just for a second.
Wow.
It is unbelievable how they have one good game against the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
People talking about like they about to win the division and go to the playoffs.
You know that Cowboy fans are delusional. Like, you know this.
Very,
but when you play the Raiders,
it don't matter. It don't matter to them. It don't matter to them. They are delusional.
You just take the dub and be like, all right, we got the dub. And go, like, Don't even talk about it so much. I don't even want to talk to nobody after the game and do no interview. We beat the Raiders. All right, y'all have a good night. We'll see you next week when we play a team.
They're delusional, and I really hope that Jalen goes off against them this week
All right.
because, so I'm going Philly.
But let's take the other side, though, real quick. What if they beat the Eagles?
Well,
I don't care.
right.
I don't care if they beat the Eagles. I don't care if they beat. I don't care, bro. That
helps them in the division, though.
9,
That helps them with the division if they beat the Eagles.
I don't care.
I mean,
don't
but the Eagles overall record is still their overall record. They split, so they'll split with the Eagles, if anything.
Right.
But that's it.
We always do something like that. We got to do that. You know what I'm saying? That comes with the territory of playing division games. Like, it is what it is. We could lose.
Right.
They could. You know what I'm saying? They could blow us out. They suck. They gonna suck. They're not doing nothing in the playoffs. It is what it is.
If they go,
they're not doing. That's what I'm saying. Whether they go or not, they're not doing nothing in the playoffs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I want them to get AJ Brown a little more active against them, against Dallas.
I'm gonna let that be my upset of the week.
And Devontae. That's cool. That could be an upset for the week. So you're going Dallas.
That's gonna be my upset.
You're going Dallas. Cool.
Only reason I'm going there is because
George Pickens.
Eagling, winning.
But the Eagles are doing what every good team does, right? They're finding ways to win. They're going to find a way to win.
I get that, and that's cool. But I just think the way they've been playing.
I'm not completely sold on the Eagles' offense this year. I ain't, but
I'm not.
They gonna win.
And that's my problem because the Cowboys' offense is legit.
We might just have a fit.
Their defense ain't.
Their defense ain't, but it looked better It looked better the other night, though.
Against who?
No, but I'm saying you do what you got to do against the team you got to play, and they did that.
Yeah,
That's all
but I'm just saying. You're saying it looked better, but I'm saying you talking about the Raiders. We just talked about.
I know, but I'm just saying they did get pieces back, and they were looking good. That's all I'm saying. You beat who you're supposed to beat. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Well,
that's the worst offensive line I've ever seen.
We're gonna see.
I'm gonna take the Cowgirls, y'all.
Go
beat the
ahead.
Eagles. That's my upset.
Do what you got to do.
I'm gonna take the upset. Falcons.
Yeah, I wish both teams could lose, honestly. But I'm gonna ride with.
I know how you feel about that.
I'm gonna ride with the fan base I can tolerate the most.
You wish they would just go ahead and tie, huh?
No, just skip it. Skip it all together.
Falcons Saints.
That's another one.
I'm taking the Falcons.
The Falcons, yeah. I mean, the Falcons gonna win it, but that's a terrible game.
Hold on. The thing about that though is I'm gonna take the Falcons. But Penix is out, and now Cousins is coming in.
He's
out. I don't know what that's going to look like.
I like that.
Kirk gonna do what he do. I mean, Kirk is.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah.
He might go crazy. You know, he really. That's the thing about it. Whatever he had that got him these contracts, he still has that.
That's true.
Because Kirk is a numbers guy. Kirk is gonna give you the numbers. Kirk is not a winner in the postseason, but he's gonna give you the numbers.
He's gonna get some dubs
for sure.
He gonna throw for 3. And throw 2.
He good for about 6 or 7 wins a season.
Kirk Cousins is just inconsistent. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think this game he might come out and do his thing. Like, yo, y'all put me on the bench. I still got a little something.
We gonna see.
And he got Drake London. I don't know if he gonna play or not, but
I'm about to say
he got BJ. He got Bijan.
I don't think Drake London playing, but
he gonna be out.
Dijon could go off, but Dijon Mustard could go off any day, any game.
He
definitely can go off, especially against the Saints.
He can do his thing any game, and they playing the Saints.
But the Saints is starting that new quarterback, so maybe they can get a dub. But I'm gonna take the Falcons. They got Olave, dog.
Good luck.
I'm taking the Falcons.
For sure. We all taking the Falcons, I believe.
Sunday night, Buccaneers, Rams. The NFC gonna start. We gonna start finding out some shit at the end of the season. Now we gonna start. Start getting exposed around this motherfucker.
I'm about to say, you can't really call it an upset. Whoever wins it.
Yeah, that's a good game. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams.
I think I'm gonna take the Rams too. And you know how I feel about
my boy.
Something been up with the offense. They ain't been looking good. And I don't know it's because the receivers banged up, the running backs is in and out.
It's time for them to have a good, clean game.
Hold on. Let me see where it's at. It's in LA. Ooh. Actually, give me Becky Yankee. Give me Big Bay.
I'm gonna keep LA. I'm rolling with Puka now.
I will say this. The Rams are the NFC team, I think, that's going to have that number 1 seed. They look the best out of all the other NFC teams. But I'm going to take the Bucs getting this dub, though.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Monday
right.
night, Panthers, Niners.
That should be a good one too.
That could be a good. I'm gonna take the Niners.
Take the Panthers. I think that's gonna be my upset.
They're not going. They're not going. Back to back crazy like that.
I'll take the
Yeah,
Panthers.
because I'm going to say with the same thing you said about Kirk Cousins, about Bryce Young. He inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got him winning this one. Give me the
We're gonna see.
Niners. CMC
Okay.
going to have a day. Brock Purdy
Oh
back.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna just take them as my upset. I'm just gonna pick an upset.
All right, I'm going to take the Niners. That's all the games this week, y'all. We got through it. That was some good picks. Y'all know what it is. It's been fun. It's been real tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Coach Woe, Pops, I'm 30, Chuck, Miss Nisha Lee. We appreciate y'all. It's the StreetsCenter Podcast. See you next week. Peace out. Be back.
Yeah, sure.